If you're coming from SketchUp and you want to transfer to 3D Max, you might be wondering, why are there so many buttons? Anyway, I'm going to be showing you how to do step by step, so it is actually much simpler than it is. And once you understand the concept of SketchUp, you can easily transfer the skills into 3D Max. But I'll be explaining also in the future video why you should switch to 3D Max as well for hyper realistic visualization. Okay, so without further ado, let's go.
Alright guys, so this is my laptop now and I'll be showing you how simple it is in 3ds Max than using SketchUp. So I'm not gonna go to SketchUp again because I've got video on my channel. I might put a link in the description below just to show you what I mean in SketchUp. It's very simple, very straightforward in SketchUp. Now when it comes to 3ds Max, is kind of like it looks complicated, but actually easier than you think. So obviously, let's say if you look at this side, okay, this is where you make the shape. For example, if I'm going to click on the box, right, I'm going to click once and click and hold, so you can check, do any measurement that you want, release it, and then you can drag the mouse up and down, okay, and if you're happy with the height, just click again, boom, that's it. And there are many different things that you could do in editing the shape. So for example, you've got this length, if you want precise length. So let's say if I want to make a square, let's say I make it all 100. So 100, 100, and this one. So this is the exact cube that I made, okay? And obviously when you go to this navigation panel, where you just click and hold, so basically you click, hold and drag, so you can rotate the shape, or you can hold the Alt key. So I'm using Windows, by the way, so you can hold the Alt key and using the middle mouse, hold, and then you can do the same thing. Okay, I hope this makes sense. Now I'm going to explain some of the basic tools. I'm not going to go everything, so I will be explaining more in my future videos how to use corner render and V-Ray. So the first one is W. Select and move. You can go X. You can move the X side, so you can see the bottom number changes. Then you've got the Y side, so the bottom number changes. Okay, you can put exact coordinate and Z up and downwards. You can see, go to coordinates, you can put exact coordinate. Let's say I'm going to make it, I don't know, maybe 20, and I'm going to make 20 again, and then this one 20, so it's 20, 20, 20, and that's it, just like this. So if you really want in origin, it's just 0. I'm going to make it all 0, 0. That's it. So that's the origin, okay? Obviously, if you want to pan, so where you kind of like move the camera, hold Control key with the middle mouse, and you can just drag it just like this. Okay, very simple stuff. This one, the next one will be select and rotate. So I'm going to select the shape. So this is the same. Okay, you can see the Y this side, X this side, and Z up and down. Okay, so think of like using XYZ coordinates. So if I'm going to use Z, right, is this side. This is what I've noticed. Some people get confused. What I do is, let's say I'm gonna drag it. I'm just gonna drag to the end of my screen. Can you see? To the end of the screen. I'm not stopping. I'm not stopping. So this is just amazing thing. This is the same as well. So I'm not gonna stop as well. Just like this. Make sure you drag and hold, by the way. And then on this side as well. Just like this. Make sure that the mouse is horizontal, just easy for you guys. Drag and hold. Don't release the mouse if you want it. Just like this. Okay. Obviously, you can change the exact coordinate that you want to. For example, let's say if I wanted 90 degrees, if I want this 45 degrees, or this one to be 45. See, very simple stuff. Okay, I hope this makes sense. So that's it. So this is now come to scale. So I can select the shape. If you select the middle one, is a uniform scale, so it goes up and down. It go up and down. So even though how can I explain? The out form of the shape will be the same, but just the size changes. It goes up and down, smaller. If I select the X size, it stretches like this. If I go the Y side, stretch like this. If I go the Z side, it goes like this. Okay? You cannot go beyond the origin. Even though if I drag up and down, right? So make sure that you are comfortable with the height or any measurement. You can see this 100, then you put 50, make like this, uniform. I hope this makes sense. You can do it like this. You can click the lock and just to make sure to get the coordinates. My recommendation is just that you try it out. Don't be scared to experiment. Don't be scared to try it out. If you're new, make sure you experiment with the skills, and this is how you learn. Okay? So you actually learn by doing. You don't just learn by watching. That's the reason why I make tutorials. Okay? So obviously in the future videos I'm going to be showing you more complex shapes and how to do that. So let's say now I'm going to be showing you how to copy the shapes. What you're going to do, let's say I want to copy the shape this side. Click on the shape. I'm going to hold shift. Okay, I'm going to hold shift and then I copied it just like this. So make sure, okay, I will tell you the difference now. Sorry if I'm stammering, I'm trying to explain things. Copy means you're kind of like making a photocopy. Okay, so you can make changes to the shape. But if you select instance, whatever you make the changes on this side of the shape of this cube, you make changes to this cube as well if you use instance. But for now I'm going to use copy. Okay, let's say I'm going to, if you want to select two shapes, click, hold control, click, hold shift to copy and drag it up just like that. Okay, so copy, and let's say if you want to, or I can drag or like this, and then I'm going to hold shift, make copy like this, copy. So I can make how many copies? Let's say I'm going to make 5 copies, so 5. Okay, boom. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I made extra 5 here. Okay, I'm going to do again this side. Let's say I'm going to make two, just like this. So this is very simple, very easy stuff in 3ds Max. But this is just the basics, but I'm going to show you more complex stuff in the future, in the future videos. I hope that this makes sense so far. Um, yeah, so let's say I'm going to edit the shape. You go to this side here. You can change the dimension like I showed you a few minutes ago. And another way that you can edit the shape, right? You have to right click, convert to editable poly. Okay, so this gives you a very different option. And what I love about 3ds Max is that it gives more freedom to edit shapes than SketchUp. That's just my opinion. That's what I tried. And you don't need to download plugins like SketchUp. You have to download so many plugins just to, kind of edit the shape that you want. But 3ds Max already has it for you. It's just amazing. So you've got many different options here. You've got vertex, edge, border, polygon, and element. So these are the same here as well. You've got vertex, edge, border, polygon, and this element. Let me talk about vertex. Vertex are, I'm not sure if you're able to see it, but these are kind of like the blue circles that you on the corner of each shape. So you can kind of like edit the shape that you want. I'm just gonna make it up. Okay, this is just my imagination. You can see, just make it like this. Okay, so just like this, I'm just making imagination. It's just like this. This is the vertex. Yeah, I'm going to reverse that. Let me check. Okay, that's good. That's the vertex. The edge is these one's edge, so you can change the edge of the shape. Maybe you want to make a nice shape if you're doing architecture or something. So you can make a nice model, maybe city landscape or skyscraper. Skyscraper, I think that's how you say it. We can make it something like this. Okay, the border, I don't really use border much, so I'm not gonna go through this one. Polygon. What I like about polygon is that you can, this is kind of like extrude. Okay, like SketchUp a bit, extrude. So I can move it like this, or kind of like this. Okay, and what I love about polygon is that you can even delete the shape and see what's inside, right? So this is what I love about with Max. That's just my opinion, but I'll be diving more into how to do that in the future, like I said before, and elements. So the elements are the whole shape that you made. Okay, so you can kind of like edit the materials or the stuff. So these are the basics of 3ds Max in version of SketchUp. So it's actually much easier than you think. So obviously this is just a box. You can do a sphere, maybe do something like this. I'm just gonna kind of like randomly make it. Oops. So I'm just making it randomly. So it's actually much easier than you think. Okay. And in future, I'm also going to be showing you how to edit materials, how to apply materials, other stuff. Okay. So don't worry, we'll get there. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. And obviously, before you go, I'm going to explain a bit more at the end of the video. Okay. So thank you. And let's go.
Alright guys, so I hope that the tutorial is useful. So if you could smash that like, subscribe button, and maybe comment on my YouTube video, so it can help me learn more from you guys and to provide more value for you in visualization. So obviously, if you do want any help, I will leave my Instagram link down below, and also leave a calendar link or whatever. Yeah, if you do have any questions, do let me know, and I hope that I can help you out. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you on the next one.